One of the most common things people want to do with their data grid and to use the Adaptable Blotter for is to edit cells, but not just to edit them one at a time, to be able to select multiple cells and then to have a single operation that will work across all those selected cells. And the Adaptable Blotter offers two functions that allow you to bulk edit multiple cells, and they are Smart Edit and Bulk Update, and we'll look at those in turn. So let's start with Smart Edit. This is a function that only works on numeric cells, and essentially what it allows you to do is to select any cells you want which are numeric and then to perform an operation. So for instance, we can add 0.5 to all the cells and they will all change. Or we can say, let's highlight some more, we're going to multiply them by 2. And if you want to see what the new values will be, you can click here, you can see the old value, you can see the new value. At the moment, everything's valid. And then you click apply and everything changes. So that's Smart Edit. What happens if you want to update multiple cells to hold the same value, not to have an operation on them, but to hold the same value? Well, you can do that as well. And this time you use Bulk Update. So let's turn that on. And let's imagine again, let's start with some numeric cells. Let's imagine we want to change all these to 1. So we just type in, or we can either find 1 or we can type 1. Let's type 1, it's a new value. Apply it, and there we are, they change. And you can use Bulk Update not only on numeric cells, but you can use it on any type of cell at all. So for instance, here's some countries. Let's imagine we want to change all these countries to be a new value. Let's say we want them all to be France. So we choose France. Click OK, and then they all change. And alternatively, you can make it a value that's not in your current data set. So if we were to select all these and we were to say we want it to be Turkey, Turkey doesn't exist, but we can make it happen. You can choose which values you want in there. We allow you to decide which values you want to be the distinct values. And by default, it just looks at all the distinct values in the grid. So we said Turkey, we apply the Bulk Update, and then they all change. So that's Bulk Update and Smart Edit. But what happens if you have validation? Well, the nice thing is that both of these functions listen to your validation. So let me give you an example. Let's imagine, let's create a cell validation. And we will say that for the column notional, and let's keep it simple, we're going to say we're going to show a warning where the new value is greater than 15 million. So if anything's greater than 15 million, show me a warning, finish. Okay, so before we even do a smart, how does that work? So if I was to do 16, I get a warning and I can bypass it or not. And if I don't, the edit doesn't happen. But the same thing will happen with Smart Edit. So if I was to highlight all these cells and I would say to multiply them by 2, you can see now that it's gone orange, and the reason why is because when we look at the results, we can see that this result and this result both fail our validation. That fails the validation greater than 15,000, and that does as well. You can then choose what to do, but if we choose to go ahead with the Smart Edit, we now get the same warning. If we choose to override it, and remember, anything you override goes into the Adaptable Blotter audit log, so you've got full visibility over who changed what, when he changed it, why he changed it, and if validation occurred, what reason was given. We now bypass the rule and everything happens. And that's it. So that Smart Edit and Bulk Update just allow you very quickly to highlight multiple cells and perform any operation you want. So we want to subtract 20 from all of those. That's what it will look like. And then there we go. So download it yourself, have a play. Any questions, please get in touch, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching.